I'm really not into dreams anymore, okay? I'm into fucking nightmares. You guys with me on that? You gotta end somebody's dream. You gotta take their job. You gotta take their heart. Are you guys clear about this NFL shit now?
Commitment to excellence. There's a commitment to excellence. The greatest players. We could get the greatest coaches. The great games we've played in. The flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
But the thing that I like this week, that was better than last week, nobody gave up, so that was huge for us.
The greatness of the Raiders.
Raiders! Yo, what's going on? That's right, Raiders. What up? What up? Cheers, everybody. It's game day. Game day. Salute to everybody in the chat. We had a 10-day bender. What up? What up? Hell yeah. Love it, man. JT Money, what up? OJ Rada, what up, man? If you guys doing good, I'm pumped. Otis, dude, how you doing, man? So hopefully everybody's doing good. Didn't get a chance to tweet out I was going live or nothing, but I tried to do a show earlier just to let everybody know when. So hopefully you guys are doing good. Just checking my phone real quick. And cheers, man. Had to go get some beer. Sorry, it took a minute, man. Got me some 805 West Coast, Central Coast, man. J-Dog, what up, bro? Ryan Miller, ain't seen you in a minute. Yeah, we got JJ in the building. That's right, man. Letting some people pull up here. All right, so we will do a giveaway this show, and then going to kind of talk about a couple things, and we'll get into this Jacobs thing real quick coming up here. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs and like all that good jazz. So yeah, love you some 805. Yeah, dude, Firestone. That was my old stomping grounds, bro. So cheers to you. But yeah, man. All right. First up for the giveaway for this show, we're gonna go a little old school, but I'm gonna do it differently. Some people may not like this. I don't know. We'll see. So give me a second here. I'll share the screen with you guys. One second, pulling it up right now. All right, so for the giveaway for today's show, we're going to do a dice roller will be the first thing we'll do. And then the next thing we'll do is we are going to use the StreamYard link. The difference is going to be this time, okay? The difference will be this time is that you're going to have to, put it in the chat. The hashtag I'm back for the Josh Jacobs being back on the Raiders, or signing the franchise tag plus a little incentives we'll get into. But the difference will be each time I hit the number. So say the dice rolls, right? So we're going to do the dice roll. And let's say it hits. I'll just kind of do it to show you guys here as an example. So say I roll the dice, pops out 6. I'm going to hit the randomizer, or I'm going to hit the StreamYard link 6 times. The problem with the StreamYard deal is every person, like if you're at the top, it will cancel you out for the next time I hit the draw button. So it kind of sucks in that sense, but it's the only way that I can do it without having to type in everybody's name right now. So I'm still trying to find a different method than like typing in everybody's name, because that's very time consuming for me. But I'm going to try to do it this way, this go round. So say if we hit 6, I would hit draw 6 times. And then who's ever the person after 6 times, like if it's last man standing or whatever, then that's just going to be the way that it is. So again, it's kind of jacked up, because if you end up being like, if I hit this thing one time right now, whoever would have won that one, I'm going to have to hit it again until I hit 6 times or whatever the dice says, and it will cancel your name out. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm doing the best I can, trying to do it to where this shit don't take me too long. So, we'll do a special giveaway for this show, and then kind of get out a couple things here. All right. So this jersey I'm wearing right now, this is a Josh Jacobs jersey. This is the one that Jimmy Guns gave to me, and it's autographed. So check it out. See the autograph right there? So, like, normally I'm not going to wear this jersey, but the fact that Jacobs decided to sign the tag and come back, I'm pretty pumped up. So I wanted to do a little giveaway for that. So I'll let you guys know about that as well. And then if you don't know, Jimmy Guns was on here. He was on my card channel and we interviewed him. He is a Raiders fan, but he also does some other stuff as far as, doing his like auctions and stuff. So he's going to go live. I'm going to show it here in just a second. And he told me, because I told him I was saving up for a card because I do my card stuff over there or whatever. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the chat. But he's going to go live in 2 hours. Jimmy Guns will be live, okay? So this is Jimmy Guns chat. I put a link to this. And when I told him I was going to save up to get a card, he said he's going to put out a Raiders lot that I might want to be part of. So if you guys might want some cool Raider cards, maybe pull up in Jimmy Guns chat. He's a really cool dude. He does other stuff besides just, Raider cards and stuff like that. But I'm kind of excited to see what he's going to put out there. So I'm going to stay tuned in. It's going to be the best man wins. If he puts out a sick Raiders lot, whether it's Jacobs, Bo Jackson, Derek Carr, I don't care. Like if it's some cool cards, I'm going to be bidding on it. So the best man or the best woman will win. So again, make sure you guys, go check out Jimmy Guns if you haven't already. Would appreciate it. He's going to come on this channel at some time. We'll chop it up, talking just Raiders, some different things like that. But he's a really cool dude, you guys. So he's going live in like 2 hours. So I'm going to be chilling in his chat, see if what he's going to put out for the Raider cards and stuff. So, all right. That being said, let's pull up into this Josh Jacobs deal right here. I'll pull it up here. All right. So most of you guys probably know, but I'm going to pull it up anyways, just so everybody is on the same page here. He said right here, he said, I'm back. So that's pretty sweet, man, that he's back. Going to be part of the Raiders organization. I'm going to see what else he retweeted. I ain't looked at it in a minute. There's an article right here. And then Paul Gutierrez, let's read this one. He said, owner Mark Davis happy that Jacobs is returning. He reiterates his feelings to me. I love him. I love Josh. He's phenomenal. He was the heart of our team. He came to play every day. Tough guy. If we had 22 Josh Jacobs with that mentality, amazing. So that's pretty sick, man. I love Josh Jacobs, guys. I've been on the Josh Jacobs bandwagon freaking all off season, guys. And then I'll share this one as well, just so you guys kind of see it. This right here is talking about the contract was the 10.1 million plus another, 12 million with incentives. So he got about 2 million worth of incentives. Hopefully he hits those, man. I'm just excited that Josh Jacobs is going to be a Raider. I will say, I don't think the Raiders handled this situation the best, to say the least, but I'm going to at least give the coaching staff a little bit of respect. I'm going to be a little more optimistic because this was my main thing going in when the season ended last year. My main thing was what is going to happen with Josh Jacobs. And at least they threw a little spice on top of the franchise tag amount. At least they're showing some effort. I think they waited too long to give him a contract. But nevertheless, if Jacobs is on our team, I'm not saying it's this year. Hopefully, because Jacobs can't get offered a contract until at the end of the season. I think it's like January something. But hopefully he stays a Raider. Hopefully they mend this bridge. Okay, this is the first step, and hopefully they give him a contract after this year. I'm doubtful they will, but hopefully they do, and hopefully they do the right thing, because I truly believe that Josh Jacobs can help the Raiders win a championship. I'm talking Super Bowl, baby. So, and we have some guys on our team, man. I'm pumped. If Jacobs, I'm not saying he's going to be like super happy, but if he's at least somewhat happy, once that dude gets the ball in his hands, he's going to be balling out, dude. Straight up. That dude's going to be ready to rock some fools. So, Jacobs can definitely help us win a Super Bowl. This whole narrative being pushed this offseason that running backs don't matter and all this hogwash that I completely do not agree with. I really think that Josh Jacobs can help us win a championship. And imagine that if we won a championship with a Jimmy Garoppolo or Aiden O'Connell or whatever. And Josh Jacobs is one of the, cornerstone pieces for this and for the NFL, that a team can win a championship with a running back. Imagine the narratives on that, So, shout out to everybody. James Furpo, what up, man? Yeah, dude. Southside, what up? He's back, but not thrilled. Yeah, but dudes like him that love the game, man, once he gets the ball in his hands, none of that bullshit gonna matter. I'm not exactly happy how the whole thing went down. I'm excited that he's gonna suit up in the silver and black and that he's gonna be a Raider. You know what I mean? He loves this team. He loves the Raiders. He loves the Raider Nation. And there's nothing more bigger than that for me. You know what I mean? It's a player that wants to be here. He's going to, swallow some pride a little bit or a lot of it. You know what I mean? And he's going to do whatever it takes to help this team win, And so, we'll see how this season plays out, but I'm pumped, man. We have Jacobs on our team. Anything is possible. Let's keep this in mind. Anything is possible. A guy like Jacobs is a game changer. He can change the momentum of the game. When you have a guy on your team that to me is like a super stud like Jacobs, all it takes is one play for him to truck some fool, and that's going to get the team fired up, and that's going to give us a little extra oomph and momentum, especially towards the end of the game. So you have a guy like that on your team. That is key to, every game, but especially once you get into going into playoffs and whatnot. So we get close to going into playoffs, right? We're going to need a running game, and we're going to need a guy like Jacobs. Let alone, I don't think Zamir White is a Josh Jacobs by any means, but if you have a 1-2 punch, then so be it. Josh Jacobs' legs will be fresher, rotating some guys here and there. He may not have the stats that he did last year, but that's fine. He's going to be more ready to go when the time really counts. And that's what's like, I look at that and I think that's important. Here's the deal. We don't have to be the best team in the NFL. We just have to be the best team when it matters most. And when it's going to matter most is towards the end of the season. We just got to get to the dance. We got to figure out a way to make a playoff spot, and then it's anybody's game. It's like everything starts over if we can make the playoffs. And I know that's a long shot or whatever. I've been negative on some of the decisions made on this coaching staff, and rightfully so. But at the end of it, when it comes game time, I don't care about none of that bullshit. I care about W's. Remember Jameis Winston talking about eating W's, man? That shit was funny. But anyways, I just care when the chips are stacked. And if you're down or whatever, how this team is going to react, how the leadership is, and how this team reacts and what they bring to the table to get us victory. So again, the giveaway tool here, guys, from StreamYard is I'm back. Hashtag I'm back if you want to be part of the giveaway. All right. I will let you guys know on my card channel. It's a hardcore card collecting. I'll pull it up here in a second. Give me a minute. I'll type it in, but I'm going to do a special show for Sunday. So Sunday at I'm going to do, let's say 6 p.m. Pacific time. All right. 6 p.m. Pacific time, special show on my card channel, Hardcore Card Collecting. So you guys want to be part of that? I've been waiting a while for this. This is for the 500 sub mark. We're already over 600 subs, and then we'll do another big giveaway at 1,000 subs. So we're already on the way to the 1,000 sub mark. So I'm going to pull it up here in a second, but yeah, so make sure you guys are available for that. All right. So this is my card channel, dude. And we're doing an interview and other guys. We did an interview with Jimmy Guns on there. I think he did a great job. So if you guys want to check out that interview, please do. The Jimmy Gunn show was this one right here. And then I'll be going live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's going to be the big giveaway. I had to postpone it because I got stuck working. I haven't had a day off in like 3 weeks, guys. So, and then just to be clear, for the giveaway for this show, all right, we got about 17 people in here. Hit that like, subscribe, appreciate it. But for the giveaway in this show, you got to type in the hashtag I'm back, and then we're going to do the random dice roll. And so, like, if I were to roll this again, if we hit 5, we're going to hit the giveaway deal 5 times, and it will cancel out the top person. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So someone's going to win something in this show that we're doing right now. So appreciate all you guys. Make sure you guys, type in hashtag I'm back for Jacobs being back. All right. With all that being said, let's see what kind of some of you guys are saying here. Raider Nug, dude, I ain't seen you in a minute, dude. What up, bro? Said our O-line isn't the best, but they're staying together most part. I I see JJ having a better season. I hope so, bro. I would love for that to happen, dude. I mean, he's a baller, man. So I'm pumped up, man. James Furpo, shout out to you. Who else we got up in here? Art White, what up? Type in hashtag. You got to put the hashtag symbol in. Art White, hashtag I'm back. I'll pull up the giveaway tool. Let's see how many people we got in here. So looks like we only have 8 people. So if you guys have not typed this into the chat, just like it is right here, make sure you guys type in hashtag I'm back to be part of the giveaway at the end of this show. All right, guys? You will have to be live in the chat. Chronicles of the Black Hole, what up, man? Yeah, hopefully they get him a long-term deal. I don't even be talking about no second franchise tag, but shout out to you, bro. Raphael, shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing good. Let's see what Raider Nug had to say. Where was that one? I just passed it. Said as soon as our game's played, I think he should hit that. I hope so, man. It's probably real similar to probably real similar to what Saquon Barkley's deal was. So make sure you guys put in hashtag I'm back. Let me double check it here. All right, now we got 11 entries. So that's a little better versus everybody in the chat. So right here, you guys can see it. It's got 11 right there. So just want to make sure everybody's got a fair shot. Now, just to reiterate, I don't want anybody to be pissed off, but when I hit the draw button, who's ever at the top will be canceled out. So how many ever times the dice tells me to hit it, it's just going to be, it is what it is. But the best man or woman is going to win, and we'll do kind of something cool giveaway for this show. So again, you guys, my hardcore collecting channel, dude, you guys, like, you should want to be part of this giveaway for tomorrow. 6 p.m. Pacific time is when I'm going to go live, and I got a special show planned. It's something I've been waiting to do for a while. I'm talking months, guys. So I've set some cards aside, some cool stuff. I'm going to sprinkle something a little extra in there, give you guys a chance to be part of something cool, I feel like. So if you guys go subscribe to my hardcore channel, that would be pretty sweet. Appreciate it a lot. And look forward to seeing all you guys when we go live tomorrow. It's I'll give you a quick hint. It's gonna have something to do with Bo Jackson. Something to do with Bo Jackson. Bo knows, and I've been pumped for this show. So coming up here, so and then again, I'll sprinkle something a little extra and different besides the Bo Jackson stuff. But yeah, just trying to give back, guys, dude. Show some love, to you guys. Been working like 3 weeks straight, man, and finally had a chance. I didn't even have a chance to go live last weekend, but yeah, much love to all you guys. So what do you guys think? Let me ask you guys a couple questions here real quick, and then we'll do this giveaway. Sebastian said, Bo Jackson signed jersey. I'm not that rich. I wished it could be that, bro. Maybe we do 1,000 subscriber deal. Maybe we do something, I'd have to look at the pricing on it or whatever. But yeah, for these giveaways, I kind of allot a certain numerical amount, and that's kind of just, it is what it is, but it's not a bad idea. I do like that idea. But yeah, so Ritter Nug said, as I just put in my Bo jersey for the day. Nice. Yeah, man. Pumped though, dude. Josh Jacobs in the house, man. What do you guys think? How pumped are you guys? And then do you think this gives us a better, like, not just a better, but do you think this almost, like, I don't want to say like makes us go to the playoffs, but is this something where you guys think that we have a much better chance, or like we have a good possibility to go in the playoffs? I've been harsh on this team, but let's not get mistaken. I do think we have some studs on this team, like Devontae Adams, obviously Max Crosby. I do think there's a potential that we can make the playoffs. And that's been my, like, this offseason, the media shills have lowered our expectations to where there's almost no expectations, guys. And that, so now we're like excited with, not doing much. But for me, my expectations are still playoffs. I'm not lowering my expectations. The Super Bowl's in Vegas. For me, I want a chance at the dance. I want to win a damn playoff game. I want a chance for the Raiders to go to a Super Bowl in our house, the first time we've ever had a Super Bowl in our house. So you better believe my expectations are commitment to excellence, not mediocrity. And I want 110% to make the playoffs and to win a playoff game. That to me is success. That's what champions do. Champions are not excited about preseason. Champions aren't excited to win 3 preseason games in a row. That's not a champion. A champion's mindset is you win a game, and that past game doesn't freaking matter. What matters is the next game and the next game. And then when you make the playoffs, that's all that matters. So true champions aren't given participation trophies for doing well in preseason. And I sound like a jerk or whatever, but that's just the facts. You do not want to be a preseason champion. I see a lot of optimistic things, a lot of good things from this team that I'm excited about. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean shit. It really doesn't, guys. To be honest with you and to be straight with you. What matters is what we do in the regular season and what we do against good teams. What are we going to do when we play the Bills? What are we going to do when we play the Jets? That's where we decide who we are. That's how we decide if we're real champions or not. We make the playoffs. Do we win a playoff game? That's what champions have a different mindset. Champions aren't happy with 7 wins. Champions aren't happy with 8, 9 wins. No fucking way. That's a mediocrity mindset. And too many people have been brainwashed, in my opinion, with this mediocrity bullshit from the media shills. And it's cool. I get it. I know why they're doing it. They lowered our expectations, so we'll be happy with whatever. I'm not that guy. I want the playoffs, and I want a chance to the dance with the Super Bowl in Vegas. You better believe that. So I just wanted to rant on that a little bit about the champion mindset. So, all right, let's see what you guys are kind of saying, man. What are you guys most excited about this season, guys? I mean, there's a lot of good things. There is a lot of good things to look forward to, I think, but they got to bring it to the table. They got to show us. So the fake fans wanted Zeus to be running back number 1. No Jacobs was replaceable. Like, what drugs you talking? Yeah, I know, bro. I know, man. We just need Jacobs in the house, man. 10-day bender, shout out to you. He said, Zeus not a starting running back on any team in the NFL. I think he's a good 1-2 punch. I think he can complement Jacobs, but I agree. Yeah. I'm not like, if we did not have Jacobs going into the season, my mindset would be completely shifted. He might be upset. He might be pissed off. He's going to be running angry. He might not be a Raider after this year, and that's going to hurt me deep if that ends up happening. But the Raiders still have an opportunity to make this shit right. They still have an opportunity to fix this. This was step 1, guys. This was step 1. That they didn't, at least they sprinkled a little bit extra for him. But they need to get him a 3-year deal. Make no mistake about it. Marcus Allen, you watch my intro, Marcus Allen said, Jacobs has a chance to be like someone really special in the NFL. If Marcus Allen's talking, and he said some other stuff like a week or so ago about the Jacobs situation, you better listen. If a Hall of Famer and a guy that willed us to a Super Bowl victory and Marcus Allen is talking, you better listen. And the funny thing is, these media shills they ask everybody's opinion, but not one of them have asked Marcus Allen what his opinion is. Not one. So besides that article. So it's just kind of funny that you have these guys that call themselves experts and all this shit, but they ain't seen what Marcus Allen has to say. And I do. I care what Marcus Allen has to say, because when Marcus Allen left the Raiders and went to the Chiefs when I was like a young kid, that shit hurt, man. Any real Raider fan that's old enough to remember that shit hurt real bad. And Marcus Allen was a super stud. So Marcus Allen sucked it up and ended up being a fullback for Bo Jackson. And Marcus Allen, I'm not saying he was a small guy, but for Marcus Allen to be a fullback at his size after he was like a Heisman Trophy winner, I mean, Marcus Allen really did a lot for the Raiders. A lot of people forget that. I mean, I'm not saying people forget it, but people forget just how amazing Marcus Allen was, man. The leading rusher all time for the Raiders. So, yeah. All right, 10 Days said, if anything, I'm not calling him AOC. That's that name. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, but that name just every time I hear it, reminds me of a political someone in politics, and I think that's a disservice to Aiden O'Connell. So, but besides that, he said, put a 4 after the name. I think we just call him AO or something, man. AO or something, man. I didn't see much running back by committee. Tells me they expect JJ to be back. That's a good point, Raider. No, that's a good point. Or they realized they fucked up and they had to like figure out a way to get Jacobs here, man. Yeah, forget that, dude, man. It's all good though. We're excited, dude, to have the best running back in the NFL on our team. And he's going to show it, guys. He's going to show it, man. So I'm pumped, man. I'm excited, dude. You know, I've been negative on this staff, dude, to some degree, to say the least. But at the end of it, Jacob's going to be a Raider, guys. Jacob's going to be a Raider. So yeah, Rebel Raider said Marcus Allen ain't dumb. Facts, man. Nutty Raider Nate, what up, big dog? Hopefully you're doing good, bro. Hey, I'll eat some crow pie. All right. Nutty Raider Nate was in here, or I went on Raider Ben's channel. I was like starting to go off about the Jacobs thing, but Nutty Raider Nate said that the relationship between Jacobs and the Raiders was not damaged beyond repair, and I said that it was. Okay, and so I'll eat some crow pie. If it was damaged beyond repair, Jacobs would not be a Raider this year. So, you know, I was worried, guys. I was worried this dude was not going to suit up in the silver and black, even at that money, you know? So, like, if I had to eat some crow pie and say, like, you know what, maybe Nutty Raider Nate was right, that the relationship was not damaged beyond repair, I'm going to eat some fucking crow pie, you know? Now, I'm not saying Jacobs going to be a Raider after this year. The relationship could still be damaged, and we'll see as we get to the end of the season. We'll see if the Raiders do the right thing and get him a long-term contract. And I pray they fucking do, man, because this will be my same thing as the season ends if the Raiders are going to get Jacobs in, for multiple years. Because, like I said, I think Jacobs can help us win a Super Bowl. So yeah, I'll eat some crow pie, and I'll say, you know what, Nutty Raider Nate was right. So shout out to you, man. Much respect. I love you, brother. And I'm just excited. The dude is finally gonna be suiting up, man. I can't wait, dude, to see Josh Jacobs, dude. So I love you guys, man. So like positivity, I told you I'm pessimistic on off season. We start getting close to the season starting. I'm like, let's go, man. We got game day coming up, dude. Cheers, man. Raider Nation all day, man. All fucking day. Pumped, man. I'm like, oh, let's go, man. Like, dude, I'm like Gruden said, dude, we're not playing for the Peach Bowl, the Rose Bowl, the whatever bowl. We're playing for the fucking Super Bowl, right? And I take this shit seriously, especially when we have the Super Bowl in our house. Our house. Everybody should get chills up their spine. Everybody on this team should get chills up their spine, knowing that you have a chance to win another Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl in 40 years, 1983, and to win it in our fucking house. Now, to me, if I could suit up and if I was athletically gifted as some of these players, I would give 1,000%, not just 100% or 110%. I would give 1,000% to fucking live up to those expectations. I wouldn't care if the coach didn't have any expectations or what they said or what they did. I would take this shit to heart and I would understand what this year means. This is a special year, guys. I hope you guys truly know that. If the Super Bowl wasn't in Vegas, my tone would be a lot different this offseason. But the fact that we have an opportunity in front of us, it's a long shot, and I know that, but it doesn't matter. We still have a chance. And every player on this fucking team better understand that this is your opportunity. That's all it is an opportunity. And you better make the most of your opportunity. No matter what position you play, no matter where you're at in the depth chart, I don't care. You have an opportunity, and you better hold true in your heart what this year means. This is a very, very unique and different year. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't necessarily care who he drafted. I care about this year in Vegas and that we've waited 60-something years to finally have a Super Bowl in our house. And everybody should take this passion to heart. Because if we let the Chiefs come into our house to win their fourth Super Bowl before we get our fourth and to do it in our house, I will not accept that. No way. That's the passion that I have for this team. To be a hardcore Raider fan, as I feel most of us are hardcore Raider fans that bleed silver and black. That just the thought of having the Chiefs win a Super Bowl in our house makes us cringe. right? Like want to go punch a wall or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So shout out to everybody in the chat. MS said, I think this team can do it, but maybe we just need help with the interior D line against the run. That's a good point. I think our interior line can do a lot better than we were, guys. I really do. You know, there's some good positive points, you know, from this team besides my criticism at times, you know, we'll see how today's game goes, and then they're just building blocks, and we'll see how it goes. All right. So real quick here, we got, let me pull it up here. Type in the hashtag I'm back. All right. We got 13 entries. Okay. So we're going to get into this giveaway here in a few minutes. Any last things you guys want to talk about? I don't want to be too long-winded here, guys. Just wanted to say, dude, Josh Jacobs is back, and I'm pumped. Super pumped, man. Dude, we got a chance, right? With Jacobs, we got a chance. I really believe that. This dude was the heart and soul of this fucking team, man. Let's not get it twisted. As far as I'm concerned, Jacobs was the true leader on this offense for a lot of years, more so than Carr. Before I think Davante Adams is a leader, but more so than Davante Adams, man. You have a dude like a Jacobs, man, that just wants to thug all over motherfuckers and truck them. That's a great thing to have on your team. So I think he's gonna ball out, man. I'm pumped, guys. I really am. So. Any last bit of stuff you guys want to put in here? Let me know. Nutty Raider Nate, you're welcome to join the giveaway. If you type in the hashtag I'm back, bro. Anybody can be part of it. Cuban Raider, shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing good, bro. Pumped up about Josh Jacobs, man. Gonna be suiting up for the silver and black. Type in hashtag I'm back. All right. Any other chats that you guys want me to read or whatever, let me know. Besides putting in the hashtag I'm back. Type it in just like you see it right there, and then you'll be in the giveaway. Got 14 people in there. Anybody I missed, I'm trying to give everybody a fair chance, dude, for this giveaway. So, you know, the big giveaway, today's giveaway is kind of cool. The big giveaway will be on my hardcore collecting channel, guys, right? If you type in hardcore card collecting tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to go live. Okay. And I'm going to do a bigger giveaway. I'm going to have a Bo Jackson, kind of thing involved in that, as well as I'm going to sprinkle something a little extra on it. So if you guys could go subscribe to my hardcore card collecting channel, be there 6 p.m. Pacific time. And the bigger giveaway will be on that channel tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Usually I go live on that channel, 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific time on Saturdays, but with the game being Saturday, I'm not going live. You better believe I'm not going to miss that. And then one last little promo. Just I want to support this dude because he did an interview with me on that channel. I thought it was a good interview. Shared some cool Raider stuff. His name's Jimmy Guns. He's going to be going live here in less than 2 hours, and he's probably going to have some cool Raider stuff on there or whatever. He's trying to raise some money for his trip coming up. So I'm going to go support him over there while I'm watching the game, and hopefully you guys will be there too. So everybody else, hope I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, dude. Jason Marshall, what up, man? Up for review. Shout out to you, bro. Hopefully you're doing good. JT, at the end of it, guys, man, like I know not everybody likes me and stuff. At the end of it, dude, we all want to win. Let's not get it twisted, right? We all are just dying for like victories, right? Especially some of us older cats that have been through the ringer from the Tuck game to the Super Bowl in Tampa. I know some of the younger fans don't remember some of those times or whatever, but even before the Gruden era, we struggled, guys. So like me being 41, dude, we've had a tough 40 years, man. The older guys that maybe, remember, the last Super Bowl we won, maybe have a little bit different perspective. But at the end of the day, guys, we're hungry, right? And that's a good thing, in my opinion, because if you haven't been hungry, if you were spoon-fed or something like that, you're going to have a different perspective. But to us that have been through the ringer with this team, that love this team, like will bleed for this team, you know what I mean? We just want everything for this team to be a well-oiled machine and to do well. And I know the staff is more focused on the long-term perspective. I don't care about the long-term perspective. I care about the Super Bowl in Vegas. I care about this year. And so for me, my standards are high. You better believe it. Hell yeah, my standards are high, and I'm not lowering my standards, not because some media shields pushed it on us or whatever. No, our goal should be the Super Bowl every year, let alone should be this year in Vegas, guys. So, you know, I just want to say, dude, much love to everybody. All right, last call, and we'll do this giveaway here, guys. Real quick. Last call for the giveaway will be hashtag I'm back. And then the bigger giveaway will be on my hardcore card channel tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'll put the link for the hardcore channel in there in case you guys want to go subscribe, turn your notifications on so you guys can be part of that. Give me a second here. So going to do a big giveaway tomorrow on that channel, 6 p.m. Pacific time. But yeah, for this one, type in hashtag I'm back, guys. Hashtag I'm back in the chat. It's last call, and then we'll do this giveaway. I'll flip around my camera, and then I will close it out here. Anybody want to say anything last minutes before we close out, man? We got game day. Hopefully you guys are pumped up, man. I want to see what Aiden O'Connell does. He needs to continue to grow. You know, I got some things I'll touch on after this game that we'll talk about. Kind of do a preseason review, guys. Then we'll kind of talk about, we'll do another show. We're going to be talking about potential for the Raiders season coming up here. Been kind of jotting down some notes here, guys, man. So anybody can be part of this giveaway. Just type in hashtag I'm back, just like you see it up there on the screen. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're gonna get in this giveaway, man. Let's get it. We've been going for about 37 minutes. Don't want to be too long-winded here. So yeah, dude. Otis said, yeah, dude. Aiden O'Connell's cards are through the roof. Yeah, I know some people were kind of making fun of me or whatever about the card stuff, and that's fine. There was an Aiden O'Connell card selling for $3,000. It was like $3,300. Another Aiden O'Connell card selling for $11,000. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to sell for that amount, but I'm letting you know, if like an Aiden O'Connell card, if you hit that, if you could sell it for a couple $1,000s, or like if you hit a big one, like one of those guys, $10,000-$11,000, insane, dude. You tell me if I could hit a card and I could make like $2,000 to $5,000 off of it, dude, sign me up every day of the week. Sign me up every day of the week. You know what I mean? I went a long time without collecting cards, guys. And I know some people, think it's cute and all that. Some people are balling out, making good money. You'll lose more than you'll win, opening up a box of cards. But, people will hit cards, and sometimes they'll sell, man. There's 49er fans that collected Brock Purdy's last year and this year, some selling for $2,000+. So, yeah. That you can make some good money if you hit a good card, or keep it for your collection, whatever you want to do. So for me, I'm just like getting my own collection up and stuff like that. But if I hit a big card, no matter the player, you better believe I'm going to flip that, make some money, dude. So yeah, good point, Otis, dude. Yeah, much love. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like Aiden O'Connell cards have gone up like through the roof because he's like the best quarterback in preseason right now. So I'll be honest with you guys, I was hoping to get some Aiden O'Connell cards for somewhat cheap, man. I was going to start buying them as like, these card producers came out and stuff. So yeah, but hey, real quick here, let's pull up up for review. JT in the house, dude. Much love, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing, brother? I made it. Just trying to get these errands done. So how did the thing go? How'd the fundraiser go? I mean, the giveaway. Or are you doing that right now, or
the giveaway? I'd like to, but if you want to give either we can do the giveaway, then kind of give your thoughts on Jacobs, or you can either go first, give your kind of opinions, or we can do the giveaway. I could do, I'm cool either way, bro.
I can do the giveaway first, and then I'll go after.
All right, going. Yeah, cool. All right, let's do it. All right, so here we're gonna do the giveaway. Give me a second. Let me flip around my camera real quick, kind of show you guys what I got. And then, like I said, tomorrow is going to be a bigger giveaway on my other channel. So if anybody wants to join, so I'm going to put a 1-minute intro, flip around my camera, and then I'll show you guys the cards that we're going to do for this giveaway. And then tomorrow's show is going to have something spicy on it. So much respect, guys. Give me about 1 minute.
I'm really not into dreams anymore, okay? I'm into fucking nightmares. You guys with me on that? You got to end somebody's dream. You got to take their job. You got to take their heart. Are you guys clear about this NFL shit now?
Commitment to excellence. There's a commitment to excellence. The greatest players. We could get the greatest coaches. The great games we've played in. The flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
But the thing that I like this week, that was better than last week, nobody gave up. So that was huge for us.
The greatness of the Raiders.
All right, guys. So real quick here, just gonna show you real quick what the giveaway is gonna be. Let me turn my settings down real quick here, so it's not so shiny. I know not everybody's into cards, but you guys ain't gotta pay shit, man. So these are all free, man. I got for the Jacobs thing, dude. I've been setting some cards aside for doing this, so I kind of went through and picked out some. So here's going to be the whoever wins, what they're going to get. We got Jacobs lot here. It's like 10 cards. So there's a Jacobs. Have a rookie phenomenons. That's a patch. Okay. This one, I can't remember if this is game used or not. Give me a second. It just says guaranteed, but nevertheless, it's a kind of a cool rookie card there for Jacobs. Even if you don't collect cards, man, you could get a 10-pack right here of all Jacobs, that optic one. This one's pretty cool. This one is numbered. I put some tape on there because that was one I was setting aside for doing the show. Numbered 271 of 299. Pretty cool. Josh Jacobs optic right there. Another Jacobs. I believe this is 2020 year. Jacobs against the Donkeys, the Broncos right there. Photogenic. Another Jacobs right here. I like that card. Jacobs Hot Stars. Another Jacobs. This one's pretty sweet, guys. This is 127 of 199. So that card's numbered. So, and then I threw in a Marcus Allen, just even though it's not a Jacobs, because Marcus Allen, Jacobs reminds me a lot of Marcus Allen, and Marcus Allen has been a huge positive push for Josh Jacobs. So, all right. So then we're going to share the screen.
For Marcus Allen for, right?
What's that?
If he's the reason why he signed, I could guess that's one thing I could cheer for Marcus Allen about.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, everybody knows I'm not a Marcus Allen fan.
Yeah. All right. So for the giveaway, all you had to do is type in hashtag I'm back. I'll pay for shipping. You got to be live in the chat, guys. So we'll see whose name we pull in here. But yeah, let's get in it. We're going to roll the dice and we'll hit the draw button how many ever times the dice says. And then who's ever the winner after that will win all these cards, guys. So, just something little cool for the giveaway for Jacobs signing with the Raiders. But the bigger giveaway will be tomorrow, Sunday, on my Hardcore Collecting channel. So I would not miss that, guys. I've been waiting for that show. That was the 500 sub mark. And then when we hit 1,000 subs on my other channel, that's when we're going to do a much bigger giveaway. So, and it's not just going to be cards. I'm doing something else for the giveaway tomorrow on there as well. All right. So I'm going to hit this random here. Make sure you guys can see it. I'm going to refresh it. Okay. I'm going to refresh this. So, hold on. Numbers, dice roll, one dice. All right. We're just going to do one dice here, guys. Okay. I'm going to hit it and we'll see how many times we got to hit the draw button on the StreamYard deal. All right, let's go. Good luck, everybody. Roll dice. All right, 3. We're going to hit the StreamYard giveaway tool, the draw button 3 times, guys. 3 times. So all you had to do, what's that, bud?
I was saying drum roll.
That's right. Drum roll. Raiders. Good luck, everybody, man. Good luck. Good luck. All right. All right, we're going to hit it for the first time. Here we go. Drum roll, Raiders. 1. This will not be the winner. It'll be the 3rd time. All right. So, Michael, you did not win because we have to hit it 3 times. Okay. All right. We're going to hit the draw again. This will be the 2nd time. Each time I hit it, whoever was the other person, it does drop them out of the giveaway. Oh, Raider Nug, you did not win either because we're going to hit it one more time, the third and final time, because the dice said to hit it 3 times, guys. All right. All right. So last time, whoever wins this time will be the winner. Good luck, everybody. Raiders, boom. Who's it going to be? They do have to be live in the chat. JT Money 101.
For a second, I thought I won.
JT Money 101. Congrats.
Let's go. Let's go in the house.
So, all right, JT Money. She's won before. So I do have your contact info. If it was someone else, I would have to get your contact info. But congrats to JT Money, and I'll get these cards sent out to you. And this is kind of how I roll on my card collecting channel. We do giveaways, usually 5 cards or whatever. I'll like open some packs, just kind of something fun. But you ain't got to pay shipping, none of that. A lot of these giveaways I do are anywhere from like $25 to $50, depending on what cards I put in there. So, JT Money, congrats. Hopefully you enjoy those. And so all right, JT, up for review. Let's get into your thoughts on Jacobs, or kind of what you want to talk about, bro. The floor is yours.
I now know I'm be drafting him in fantasy if I'm able to get him. My thoughts are the same. Nothing really changed. I wasn't going to be too upset about the backs that we have on the team, but now that he's there, it's going to be real interesting to see what the running back room is going to look like now with the roster cuts coming up. I now know some people are going to be playing a lot harder, but I mean, I know what he can do, what he's capable of, and what he can do. So I never really second guessed it. The only thing that I will be worried about now is he going to stay healthy for the whole season? Coming in late, not getting actual practice, not being in football shape. I mean, in football shape and taking hits is what I would be worried about. Because his mind's been elsewhere, financially, and that's just for football. But I don't know what else is going on in his life. He's very, very quiet person. So I don't even know if his mind's been on football. I know his agent's been handling his business, but I really don't know what he's been doing. But if he produces the way he does and if he becomes a 2,000-yard back, which he definitely is capable of, we're going to be in this predicament again next year. Personally, that's what I feel.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Besides stats and stuff, like when you look at Josh Jacobs as a player, as an Oakland Raider draftee, however you want to slice and dice it, like what is it that you like about Jacobs? And like, do you feel like you see something different in Jacobs versus like other players or other running backs or whatever? Like what is it that you like about Josh Jacobs?
He actually has work ethic. And he's consistently improved, and he's just been about business. He was able to stay out of trouble. Very well spoken. A good man, and a good man. He's not like, I would like to see him be more of an avid football person, but he's just someone who could ball. And, he has the capabilities of balling. I'm not sure if he lives, breathe, and die football, but he plays like it, and he's just been consistent. So, if he's going to be that bell cow that we want, you got to feed him. But we all know right now with that 1-year deal, if we feed him, he's going to get all the leverage next year. And we're going to be right back at, where we started at the end of this season.
Well, do you think they're going to try to tag him again, or you think they'll give him a contract? Like, what's your honest opinion of that?
I mean, that's nice that we have the tag, but how often do you want to tag a running back? I think a lot's going to be put on the other running backs that we have. A lot's going to be put on White, see what he does, and the decision will be based off of that, off the production of others. because we know what he can produce and what he can do. And he's very consistent with his numbers, and his numbers get better the more you give him the ball. So we know what he can do. It's now going to be put upon what the others do to determine what our next move is. If they don't step up, he's going to have all the balls going to be in his corner. He has all the negotiation power.
Right.
And now, if he asks for the house, we're going to be strapped for money, and we're going to be right back where we started at the beginning of this offseason.
Well, I think it's something like 30 mil or 20 something mil that we're supposed to have available, freed up in cap space. But are we going
to want to invest all that into him, or we still have pieces that we want to work in the offseason next year too? We definitely going to want to, depending on how the draft goes, fill up that linebacker room. We addressed other issues with, the D line. We're going to see how that works out. Defensive backs, they're going to see how that works out. Those young guys are stepping up. But, 30 mil, that's if you need to address some positions, it's not a lot of money, especially when you have a franchise guy who's going to ask for franchise money, and he's going to set and reset the market. I mean, what are you really going to do?
Let's talk about that. So, we've all heard these narratives about the running back market, and like kind of, one of the things I've said, I feel like the statistics or the analytics that people are going off of, I think are kind of skewed because, when they're doing the analytics saying running backs hasn't resulted in Super Bowl wins, they're comparing it with guys like Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady. And as much as I don't like Tom Brady, he was the greatest to ever play the game. And if you go back the last 20 years, nine of the last 20 Super Bowls have been with Tom Brady, and he won 7 of those. So, Brady was the greatest to play the game, and you didn't need a star-studded running back with a super stud quarterback like Tom Brady, right? So for me, I feel like a lot of these narratives that the analytics are a little skewed to where it's not exactly holding true, especially if you look at a game like the Seahawks versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Had the Seahawks gave Marshawn Lynch the ball on the 1-yard line, the Seahawks win that Super Bowl and the Patriots lose.
That changes the value of how running backs are looked upon.
Yeah, but to me, it's kind of some false skewed narratives. But all right, so as far as the contract, what do you think, in your opinion, what do you think would be, like, after, say, the season ends or whatever, what do you think would be a fair contract to all parties? Raiders, Jacobs, kind of the whole nine as far as like dollar amount or whatever per year. What do you think?
A fair contract to all parties doesn't work, unfortunately. Because a fair contract to us would be him giving us a team deal so we can get more pieces and become more of a complete team. A fair contract to him would be him setting the market and getting paid the value that he's actually deserved. So, unfortunately, that's a double-edged sword. Yeah, one person is going to lose in this bargaining deal.
So you're saying for if you were Josh Jacobs, you're saying reset the market. So you're talking like 16, 17 mil per year. Is that what you're thinking?
Or 20. If I produce and if he gets 2,000 yards, why can't he get 20? Especially with what the narrative is now and how running back is a dying position. Hey, is he about? That's what. Remember what I said? Is he about football or is he about getting paid?
Mm-hmm.
If he's about football, then he'll probably sign for the deal that he got. He should sign for multiple years right now with the deal he got.
Right.
It's about football. So everything that tells me right now is that it's not truly about football. It's about him getting paid. And the guy getting paid is going to want the most opportunity he can to maximize his dollar.
I love Jacobs, but 16, 17, or 20 mil is a little bit much for me to bite off like just my viewpoint. When I look at the team and all the holes that we have, like you kind of stated earlier. Now, like for me, I think a fair deal would be anywhere from say 13 to maybe 15. I think that's fair. I don't, now you're right. You're probably right that Jacobs wants to reset the market, but I think a friendlier deal would be anything between 13 to 15 and like a 3-year contract kind of thing. So say it was on the higher end, 15. You're talking about like a $45 million contract, and then maybe I don't know, maybe 30 mil of that's guaranteed or something like that. But
Yeah, with
like,
incentives. I mean that could work. I'm not saying it can. And I see what they're saying in the chat. I do worst case scenario. I don't do worst case scenario, bro. I literally do probabilities over possibilities. Like all you guys are, this possibly can happen. Well, and then when it doesn't happen, you guys, shit the bed. I go with what actually happens and what's the most probable move. And the most probable move is that this guy wants to get paid.
mhm.
He wants to get paid. Right? So if he has incentive bases in there and he's close to that incentive and we start playing Zamir White more and the other backs, you don't think that's gonna, it's gonna be a hard pill to swallow for him? Thinking that, hey, they sitting me out so I don't hit my incentive to get all my money. Like that happens in NFL. Like I hear you guys and understand you guys want the best possibilities for the team. I do too, bro. Like the reason why I'm so hard is because I'm tired of not being in the fucking Super Bowl
Or playoffs. Yeah, no, you're right.
we are the franchise of the NFL. That's how I view it. Raiders are the NFL. I mean, look at our emblem.
Well, I think a lot of people like perceive certain things wrong, and that's why I kind of went on my rant about the Super Bowl in Vegas this year. Is my standards are high, you know what I mean? And I think, like at the end of the day, like I said, like I've said before, is we all just want this team to win. We're tired of losing. Like it's been tough to be a Raider fan. Anybody that's around 40 years old, like knows the times before John Gruden and that little 3-4 year window where we were pretty good, with Tim Brown, Jerry Rice, Charles Woodson, all that. Rich Gannon era. But at the end of it, yeah, we just wanted to be successful and, have a shot at the dance. So, I know people perceive you as being negative or me as negative sometimes, but I really think it's just our passion that we're tired of losing and we just want to be champions. So, real quick, guys, I did put a link in the chat. If any of you guys want to join, give your opinion. I'll be respectful. Whether you're pro Jacobs, you wanted to move on from him, no matter where your opinion is, like you're welcome to join this, dude, and we'll have a good dialogue for anybody that wants to join. Raf's in backstage. Let me pull up Raphael. How you doing, Raf, dude? You doing good, man?
I'm doing good. Hardcore Raider, and I apologize to the group chat because I was having so much fun with family and friends at the poll, but that's okay.
No problem, man. It was nice for you to show up, bro. You don't got to explain yourself.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain myself, but I was having much fun with the family and friends because I just need to relax because I know for a fact because the summer is gonna be ending so soon, but I'm trying to keep it to having so much relaxing to the friends and family after doing some live streams. But yes, that's one of my explanations. But in the case of Josh Jacobs, I know for a fact because he was saying it 1 year. And I really thought that Josh Jacobs could be traded so soon for the Miami Dolphins and say, hold on a minute. I mean, this could happen like this one. I mean, this could happen like one of those issues that I gotta say, something's gonna wrong. But I mean, if this gonna happen like this one, because we had to keep the faith, so he's gonna be blown out because I know for a fact because I understand better the last performance of Josh Jacobs. But I mean, this is gonna be like make it or break it. I mean, over time that I was doing the live streams, they need to pay that man because that man he not only he just broke so many records in the NFL, he was a rushing leader, but I think this have an opportunity. But what would happen if they decided for more than 12 minutes in 1 year? I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be bad. But I don't know, folks, because the running back market has been crashing down for whole years. But right now it's been changing a lot. It's been changing a lot.
All right. Yeah, man. I mean, look, at the end of it, man, like here's how I look at the, I don't know what you guys think of this, but my opinion of the NFL right now is I think quarterbacks are making way too much money. I know everybody says percentage of the NFL and quarterbacks is what sells, like, NFL tickets, stuff like that. I think there's a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL that are pumped up way too much, making way too much money that they don't deserve. I'm going to throw Dak Prescott in that realm. I'm going to throw Daniel Jones in that realm. And I'll kind of leave it at that. But there is a lot of guys that are making way too much money. Now, I always appreciated guys that will take a little bit less, no matter their value, their true value. Okay, depending on how you slice and dice it, no matter the position, if they'll take a more friendlier contract to help the team be in more of a win now. Because here's my opinion about the whole like financial structure of the NFL and when you pay players. If you're paying a quarterback, say 40, 50 mil, that leaves a very minimal or a lot less amount for the other players on your team to have a chance at the Super Bowl. The positive part about getting Jimmy Garoppolo at 22, 23 million is it is more of a friendlier contract, so we can, get some other talent on this team to help us do better. Not saying he's worth that. It's yet to be determined, and especially with the injuries and stuff like that. But when I look at an NFL team, and if we were, imagine if we had the Russell Wilson contract, 40, 50 mil, whatever the hell it is. I forget the exact amount. But imagine if we had that contract. There's like no money left. You definitely aren't keeping a Josh Jacobs if you're paying a quarterback that kind of money. So where I've been critical on this coaching staff, at least I'll say they've crunched the numbers, and it's hurt certain players at times on our team to where they're trying. I feel like at least they're putting a foot forward to being like, we're not going to overpay a player so we can have extra money to get other talent on the team as needed. But the flip side to that is when you have a guy like Chandler Jones that you've paid way too much money for, and Chandler Jones has not produced. So for me, it's a double-edged sword, but I do like that the Raiders are at least in a position where we're not locked into paying a quarterback too much money that they're not worth. Okay.
Hardcore. I just wanted to tell for the situation of Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, Jimmy has a light defense, but the offense side in the ball, it won't change like the sense for him or having to manage out the game. But he got the best offensive weapons does he ever have. I know for a fact because he understood better for the system of Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler. I mean, if we had Jimmy Garoppolo very healthy at 100% of, I mean, he's named just like the sixth best quarterback in all time, which is on the red zone. So that being said, because we need to improve the defense and we need to resolve the issue about the red zone with the tight ends. I mean, if Jimmy Garoppolo can stay healthy, because I will say this, the quarterback number one is going to be Jimmy Garoppolo because I understood that he's getting better. The quarterback number two is going to be Aiden O'Connor, which is one of the coolest things that we just saw for over the last two games against 49ers and the Rams. I mean, it's going to be like a bright future. And the quarterback number three, I mean, it's going to be like a battle between Brian Hoyer and Chase Garbers. I mean, if it comes to production, they had to take it from the Aaron for the position of quarterback number three. If they want to take it, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
Yeah. So I want to give this shout out to Raider Nug. You said if Jimmy has the same kind of contract and plays good for a few years, that leaves money to improve the defense. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at too. I know some people are like, don't pay Jacobs because we need a defense. We all know we need a defense, right? Hopefully they've drafted some guys to be a difference maker on this team. With combination, I guess, now that we have Marcus Peters, Marcus Epps, linebackers, it's questionable. We have to leave a question mark there, but there's some potential, I feel like. And then, safety, Trayvon Moehrig, Nate Hobbs. I mean, we also have to look at this defense. At some point, Nate Hobbs is going to want to get paid. I believe Nate Hobbs is making like less than $1 million or around $1 million a year. His contract is coming due. Trayvon Moehrig's contract is coming due. So let me ask you guys this. The point is there certain guys whose contract is going to come due, right? I personally want to pay Jacobs because I love the dude. But if we're talking about defense and how we need to build the defense and whatnot, guys, if say we do pay Jacobs and we have all this money, we have over $40 million invested in the wide receiver room right now. And Devontae Adams' contract jumps up from like 20 something million to like 44 million. after 2024. So starting in 2025, Devontae Adams' contract jumps up to like $44 million because they backloaded his contract. So I guess my question to you, JT, when you look at like, you know, those of us that have been critical on this coaching staff and whatnot, and we look at guys whose contracts coming due and the long-term projection of this team, what do you think would be the best case scenario to help fix the defense and try to get Josh Jacobs, I guess, a contract and what they've spent on offense versus defense? What would you like to see? What do you think is the best case scenario to see the defense improve and some of these contracts come and due?
Pick one side of the ball and invest in it. You're not going to be able to fix it all, unfortunately. So make a decision on what do you want to be. Are you going to invest and be all in like the Kansas City Chiefs and invest in offense? Or are you going to be more like the Baltimore Ravens and invest all your money in defense? You got to choose one side of the ball. Unfortunately, there's not enough money to go around. And I think money will be available for Hobbs because Chandler Jones' contract will fall off by then. I think we'll just get rid of him. But it's just, I'm just tired of seeing a trend of us paying like former Patriots. You know, like a lot of Patriot players got paid this offseason with us that I don't think should have got some of the money they got personally for where they're going to be on this team. And he being another former Patriot, Chandler Jones, absolutely got overpaid. I think we need to have the money for rookie deals on players that we need to keep, and build upon that, and maximize contracts that way. But personally, you got to choose a side. Are we going to be all offense with an okay average, average, a little bit below average defense? Or are we just going to have the extremely supreme defense where just, there's talent everywhere and an average subpar offense that just runs the ball, manages clock, and throws the ball every now and then? Which route are you going to go? I mean, the trend is we're going to invest in the offense. And, I mean, that's what the trend. So if that's the case, spend all your money on offense.
I mean, that's not a bad way to go because the NFL and the rule changes, like the rules in the NFL definitely favors offense a lot more now than, long time ago or years past, So, I mean, I do like what you're saying because I think more money needs to be leveraged on the offense versus defense because of if you just look at rule changes alone, you can't. I mean, the Lawrence Taylors of the world and the Ronnie Lotts that would come across and just nail a wide receiver in the middle of the field before they caught the ball. You can't do that stuff like you used to. So, it definitely favors the offense. So, I kind of like that direction,
Uh-huh.
All right. Next question, and then maybe this will be about it, depending on unless there's any other subjects you guys want to talk about. Let's kind of talk about preseason real quick. What you guys have seen, what you've liked, and then what you're looking forward to. What you want to see either continue, or if there's any like players or certain things you want to see going into this game tonight, going against the Rams. Start with you, JT. What have you seen for preseason, and what do you want to see tonight, bro?
Preseason has just been I'm like, we're going against 2s and 3s. The joint practices, I learned more. I learned that the team has talented players because when they get into the one-on-one drills, it shows that we can hold up against the talent of teams that actually been in the playoffs and may be playoff runs. So it's not the players. So that tells me this season, it's all about the scheme from the coaching staff, what they're doing with the players, how they're playing the players, where they're putting the players at. Are we putting them in an optimum position to utilize their skill set? Because this whole offseason and in preseason and joint practices, our team's been holding up, and they've said they've been dominating, right? In the joint practices. And one-on-one, just one-on-one, man-to-man, skill for skill. The players have been stepping up. So if I'm not seeing that on the field, that doesn't mean that these players aren't skilled. It means that our coaching staff is not skilled at optimizing their talent and utilizing it. That's what my issue has always been with our team. We've always had guys who can fucking ball out, and they're very talented, but we've never utilized that talent with the coaching. It's always been the coaching that hasn't maximized our talent. So we're at that same stage again. Can Josh and the defensive coordinator utilize the talented players that they have? Because they're showing out in these joint practices.
Right. Yeah.
Aaron Donald, Bosa, and all this and that. They're showing out.
Right.
And these
Yeah.
are all pros. So if they can show out and win individual battles against all pros, why aren't they doing that on the field? Why haven't we been doing that on the field? It's been a narrative for many preseasons. I don't look at preseasons like that. Like, we've been playing 2s and 3s. I could care less. I love the kid though. I will say that, you know, O'Connell looks good. I need to see more. I need to see more velocity on that ball. You know what I'm saying? He sometimes them longer passes look like ducks, and I know against ones that ain't happening.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But again, football is a game where guys, you know, things can happen. Players can get hurt. And if he plays against 2s and 3s, we can look good.
Yeah.
But if not, when we're playing against starters, them outs ain't going to be there.
Aiden O'Connell definitely has some potential. Real quick, Al's Ghost, dude. You know, a lot of you guys have great football minds, but Al's Ghost, you want to pull up in here? I put a link in the chat, bro. I'd love to hear kind of your take on preseason, what you're looking forward to tonight. You know, anything you want to chime in on. Josh Jacobs, you know, definitely signing the tag, going to be a Raider. I'm excited. I'm pumped. But I would love for you to come in here, give your opinion. Al's Ghost, much respect, and appreciate you pulling up in here. He's came on my show before a few times in the past. And anybody else, you're welcome to pull up in here. You can always turn your camera off if you don't want your face shown. But you know, I agree on the Aiden O'Connell guys to some degree. Here's what I'll say. I was going to kind of save this for after the preseason, but I'm optimistic with Aiden O'Connell, and I'll eat some crow pie because when I looked at his stats from college, they weren't great. I mean, he had like 22 interceptions in 2 years from college. So that led me to believe that there's some potential issues, you know, with the accuracy that we've been told. But the flip side of what I've seen for preseason, I've seen command of the huddle. I've seen a leadership quality. Like for me, I just wanted to see progression, right? So for me, going into this preseason, I want to see guys like Aiden O'Connell be able to progress, and, you know, whether they win or lost, you know, I'm not like going to be super critical. Hey, we got real quick here. We got someone backstage, the one and only, someone I respect the fucking shit out of. One of the OGs up in here, trying to bring unity to Raider Nation, and definitely has the heart and passion behind this team. And he is what I would call a hardcore Raider fan, the one and only clean, but not clean, Dirty Raider. What up, bro?
How y'all doing?
Doing good. How you doing, man?
We talk football, you know. Not trying to upset too many people, you know. You know, people see me on this camera, they just like, you know, oh shit, here we go again.
Dude, let's be real. We all have, like me, I have PTSD from this team, dude, right? Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, dude, all I gotta say is everybody be them, man. You're being who you are, dude. And like, I love the passion, dude. Like, honestly, I do. Like, you know what I mean? It takes all kinds of minds to make the world go round. But you know, Dirty Raider, man, much respect, dude. How you doing, dude?
I'm good, man. You know, I love both y'all to death, man. Jason, you know, the other person though too, man. I love both y'all to death, bro. I do. I respect both y'all. Be killing y'all is killing me though, nigga. Y'all is killing me though. Anyways, man, how y'all living, bro? How's everybody? Everybody good?
I'm not good.
Cheers, bro.
Heading to this office over here in a minute.
Oh, yeah. You still sitting in that AC? You don't want to get out?
Hell no, it's 108 right now.
Oh shit!
Rafa over there by the pool.
I'm about to do it.
Yeah,
I would do it myself, but I got a fantasy draft coming up.
I just finished mine. That's why I wasn't here. I just finished another one.
It's all good.
I'm supposed to do one for my channel, man, but bro, I ain't got no goddamn time. I just ain't got no fucking time.
I'm sure most of you guys are subscribed to Up for Review, Raphael, and then Dirty Raider, but make sure you guys go subscribe to them. I need more mods in here, so I don't have time to like pull up your guys' links. I don't think, but
Yeah, you
you
find
know,
me. I ain't tripping.
if you guys don't mind, definitely be subscribing to them. I know Dirty Raider's doing some good things, trying to bring some unity, Raider Nation, build something special, man. He's really kind of, in my opinion, one of the leaders trying to, take hold of, doing some good things for Raider Nation, dude. But yeah, shout out to you, man. What is it you want to talk about? You want to talk about Jacobs preseason? What are you thinking?
I mean, Jacobs preseason. I mean, preseason over. He ain't gonna play today. That's a guarantee. He ain't playing today. Is he even? He's not even in Dallas, right? He had to. You can hear me?
Just hear like an echo.
Yeah, can you put the phone a little closer? Sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Speakerphone.
Hold on.
There you go.
Hardcore Art. Sorry to interrupt you, but right now I had to go to see right there, but it was nice to have a conversation with you, Hardcore Raider. And once again, I apologize because I was having like a friends and family day, but I appreciate it and much love for Rafael, El Capitan Rafucho. And I know sometimes I know sometimes I'll be good, sometimes I'll be fucked up, but hey, I'm keeping real because right now I'm very different right now. So have a good one, folks. Have a good weekend. And of course, much love and respect. And one more thing, Dallas Cowboys sucks. Raider Nation for life, folks.
I agree. Have a good one, man. Enjoy the family, Rob.
Much
right.
love, dude. Take it easy, bro. We're all work in progress, me included, man. So, all right, Dirty, the floor is yours, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
As far as Josh Jacobs, I'm not expecting too much of anything from him. I mean, isn't he in Vegas? Didn't he have to sign the paper to work this morning in Vegas?
Yeah.
I wouldn't suit him up today. That would just be stupid. As far as today, like I'm just gonna focus on today. We'll see him week 1. That's fine. He'll get 2 weeks of some contact. I mean, he'll get this week, he'll get next week of some contact, kind of get a little bit of build his body up a little bit, a couple of hits here and there. But today I'm looking at defense, man. I'm looking at the defense today, man. I wanna see what they do. I wanna see what they all about. I wanna enjoy the defense today. I want them to play well, fire on all cylinders, and make it really hard for them to figure out who it is they want to keep and let go. For those players who didn't make the trip, they're already on the roster. The DAs, the Hunter Renfros, the Jimmy G's, the stars, the ones who didn't make the trip, they got a roster spot. Those that did make the trip, I think the top half of that is on the bubble. In the middle, what I mean, those are players that, what I mean, kind of want them to play, don't really want them to play. Actually, the top half is probably more of the players you really don't want to put too much film out on. And then that middle part, is kind of the players that right there on that cusp. And then the bottom half of that, those are the guys you're probably going to see more of in the second half. Those players that, they're not going to make the roster. You know what I mean? Their final hoorah, I guess you could say, would be that second half. That would be the half where, the coaches are just putting you out there to put something on film and hopefully catch another team's eye because you're not going to be here. You know what I mean? But hopefully you catch somebody's eye and, make it on somebody's practice squad or something. And if not, then we choose to bring you back on a practice squad, cool beans. But yeah, I think that's what pretty much how it's going to break down today. I think we're going to see Aiden O'Connell probably either just the first quarter or the first half. And then it's going to be the Chase Garber show from there. It's going to give Chase a chance to put some film out, maybe catch on somewhere. Because Man, he got to be better than Trey Lance. That dude is terrible.
So can I ask you a question on Aiden O'Connell real quick, Dirty? So, we did a show on your channel. We were talking about Aiden O'Connell. We were talking about Brian Hoyer. I think you were talking about a little bit about how you'd like to see Brian Hoyer not take up a roster spot, maybe be more of like a coach kind of quarterback, which I don't hate, because I think that's kind of mainly his role, not necessarily a backup quarterback, more of like a coach. But with that being said, what is it you would like to see from Aiden O'Connell this game coming up here to solidify that second, backup spot behind Jimmy G going into this game?
Timing with the deep ball.
Okay.
That's it. Timing with the deep ball. He is who he is. You know what I mean? There's certain things that are, I can live with, certain things that I cannot live with. And his accuracy on the deep ball. I just don't like when receivers have to dive and leave their feet for a pass when, they've already got the corner beat by like 3-4 steps. Yeah, if you just drop it in the breadbasket, he continues to run. But if he's got to dive, now he's, it gives the defender time to catch up, and then he's down right there versus that touchdown. So that's what I want to see. You know what I mean? I just want to see his timing and his accuracy with the deep pass. Hit these players in stride, man. Don't overthrow them. I mean? I'm glad that the receivers go up and make the catch. That's cool. But if they don't have to leave their feet, they can just catch it in stride, man. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
We ain't got to run no more.
I like it. I'm going to go a little different direction for my take, and then I want to hear JT's take if there's anything he wants to see from Aiden O'Connell. I was critical when the Raiders drafted Aiden O'Connell. I'll eat some crow pie. I think I was wrong, but it's too soon to tell. Okay, it's too soon to tell. I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, I was right about Aiden O'Connell or whatever. I would rather eat crow pie at this point than be like, but I also don't want to be too hyped up on the guy. So let's be real. Aiden O'Connell's looked good, but he hasn't gone against Aaron Donald or Nick Bosa or super star-studded defensive ends that are going to be like hit his face in the dirt, even with the rule changes, So for me, it sounds crazy, but I actually want to see him get hit a little bit. I want to see like him against some guys, and it may not be this game. It may have to be a regular season game, but I want to see something where Aiden O'Connell's getting his face put in the dirt, like we've seen Derek Carr get his face put in the dirt a few times, and I want to see how he handles it. Meaning I want to see the chips stacked against Aiden O'Connell and see how he reacts to it. Does he crumble, or does he persevere and mentally overcome like the stuff coming against him and stuff? So when I look at Aiden O'Connell, I see something unique in this guy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was gonna save some of this for another show, but I'll kind of talk about it going into this game. I'm not talking about his touchdowns. I'm not talking about his pull Dirty back up. I'm not talking about his touchdowns. I'm not talking about his accuracy. I'm looking for one characteristic trait, and it has to do with leadership, and it has to do with mindset. I have a weird feeling on Aiden O'Connell that he has a special it factor. And I don't know if it's real or not, okay? Because not everybody has the it factor. This dude's brother died. It's possible that this dude has a deep motivation to thrive. You know what I mean? It sucks that like he's been through some hardship at his age, but people that have been through some storms, to say the least, they have something deeper within them that make them thrive to be great. And I have a weird, sneaky feeling that Aiden O'Connell has this, but for me personally, just where I'm at, I need to see his back against the wall and what he does. And if he overcomes and perseveres a situation, preferably like today, this game, or if it's regular season, I want to see what this dude has inside him, because besides the accuracy and different things that other people are looking at in stats, I think this dude might have a special it factor that not everybody has. But JT, shout out to you, man. What do you think about Aiden O'Connell? What are you looking for in this game that you would like to see either continue or anything different than you've seen before?
Just progress, man. Just be better than you were yesterday. I know people were saying, "Oh, he's being negative again." When I talked about his arm, honestly, that's not even my take. That's an unfiltered truth take from Phil Robertson. I was watching him, and then I went back and looked, and I was like, "Oh shit." they're right that it's not a dead arm, but it looks like he might be finessing a little bit, so he does take velocity off. But then sometimes it looks like the velocity's not there. So I want to see that. I want to see if the velocity he can pick that up. Because again, if he's going to be a starter in the NFL, corners can bait that. They can make something look like something look there that's not there, and then they jump it. And like you said, in Purdue, granted he was at Purdue and going against a lot of teams that have more complete teams, so he probably was forcing things there, which is why he had so many interceptions. But you can't do that in the NFL and be an NFL quarterback. You know what I mean? You're not going to survive. So I do want to see better velocity on the ball. Again, that's an unfiltered truth take. Go check them out over there. That was Phil. Phil, he's one of the fellas. I know a lot of people be saying, "Oh, I'm a Debbie Downer." I'm not a Debbie Downer, bro. I just point out it's what actually is. Now, am I overly critical at times, as Dirty would say, especially about the defense because we ain't seen or they ain't been on the field yet? I can be, but I base it off the probabilities. I don't do the possibilities. Possibly, can it be a better defense? Absolutely. It's not hard to be a better defense than what we were last year. But better for me is top 15, top 17. I want to see that. Just top 17. I want to see us have 50 sacks. I want to see us have 10 interceptions. And you muted, Dirty.
Dirty, you're muted, Dirty. What were you saying?
I'm telling you right now, this is my word. I mean this, Mike. This is a top 15 defense this year, bro.
Well, we need to. I don't know. I mean, like I do want to get into that, but I think we should save that for another show on your channel, and we can dive into. I don't know if you got my kind of message I sent you on IG or all that.
I got it. It's a long read, but I got it.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I think that's a good show. That's a great topic. There's certain things that need to happen. I think we need to delve into that on another after preseason is done. That's maybe more of going into the other season. Not that I want to cut anybody off or cut anybody short, but there's a few things that I think would probably need to happen. I think that'd be a good topic to get into as we getting ready to go into regular season mindset or whatever. All right, last question. I want to ask you guys anything else you want to say besides this. Is just one player that you want to see that you're focused on this game. I'll go first real quick if you guys don't mind. So my one player, Trey Tucker. Okay. Now there has been some balls thrown by Aiden O'Connell that could have been maybe a little bit better, but there's also been some balls that Trey Tucker should have caught. I felt like personally that he missed on. And going into preseason, that was kind of one of my main things I wanted to see from Trey Tucker, which is a lot of times the speedster guys don't always have the best hands. And I wanted to see how Trey Tucker handled that role and how he was going to be able to catch the ball and how good of hands he had. Now, he's young. I'm not saying this a deal breaker or anything. Even the greatest of all to ever play the game, Jerry Rice, didn't have a great rookie season. But the point is, for me, I want to see Trey Tucker, how he's handled some of these situations and how his hands are coming into this game. I'm guessing is probably going to get some playing time. So I just want to see kind of, him and his development and, how he handles certain situations and if his hands are getting better and whatnot. So one of my main focus guy, I'm just going to say is Trey Tucker, but Dirty, let's start with you. And then JT, any focus players that you're focused on, could be any position throughout the team.
So I actually have two players. I have one on each side of the ball. I'm keeping my eye on Cole Fotheringham on the offensive side of the ball, tight end. I spoke highly on the kid, so I want to, he gets a real chance to play today. I want to see him shine. What up, Twan? Yeah, that's on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, I'll be keeping my eye on the whole team, but I'll be looking out for him. And then on the defensive side, I know everybody assumes I'm gonna say Amik. I think Amik is good. You know what I mean? I think he's good. But I'll be looking for him, but that's not the guy I'm gonna be focused on. The guy I'm gonna be focused on is two guys. Tyree Wilson plays. I'm gonna be looking at him. You know what I mean? And Brian Young. I'm gonna be looking at him as well. If those two guys play. Now, if those two guys don't play, it can be anybody in that linebacking core that I really keep my eye. I just don't have no one particular person because I'm looking at this whole defense like, man. So basically, I mean, the
Defense.
The
I was
defense.
say, he just named the whole defense.
Defense, bro. I'm gonna be looking at them as a whole, you know, with everything going on. But on the offensive side, I'm just looking at really one player, and that's Cole Fotheringham. I really wanna see what he does with his chance.
Real quick, Raider Twan just pulled up in here. Make sure you guys give him a salute, man. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully your health is good. Make sure you guys go check him out on IG as well as his Raider channel or whatever. You know, we're kind of talking about preseason right now, dude. We're just kind of talking about like going to this game, any players you're specifically looking at. I'm going to let JT go if you don't mind, Raider Twan, and then I want to get your opinion if there's some preseason guys you're looking at, bro. But much respect. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you're doing good, bro.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to jump up out of here. I gotta go do a meeting and a one-on-one with this person right here. But I agree with Dirty. Defense, like in certain key battles, I want to see the linebackers and how they're covering tight ends and how they're covering people out the backfield. That's been a constant issue, especially on third downs. That's been what we've been giving up a lot of first downs on. So coverage, and we've kind of been struggling a little still with that. With Trey, he just needs to secure balls more. Like I know a lot of people want to say that. But I'm also looking at the O-line. They need to be more consistent. Like, you know, like they've been average against 2s and 3s. For me, I personally think they need to get better. I'm tired of seeing the carousel offensive line of just trying to put people in there and constantly changing. Now I want to see consistent line the whole season. You know, but I'm gonna concede to Twan. Twan, I am asking for you to pray for Raider Nation because they're gonna need it with me being more consistent and on these channels and dealing with me. But I do want to thank you for the prayers you have been saying for me, man. I really have been appreciating it. And for everybody out there, if you need some, please reach out to Raider Twan. He is like the chaplain of Raider Nation. So if you do need prayers, he is a prayer warrior. And I do appreciate him being a prayer warrior for me. Hardcore, man, thank you. I'm coming down. Yeah, get out of here.
Much respect, JT. Hey, let everybody know where they can find
They
you,
want
man.
to sign them papers, bro. They want to sign them papers.
Well, he's already out. All right, it's all good. All right, Raider Twan, dude, up in the house, man. Salute, bro. Make sure you let everybody know where they can find you, and then you know, preseason what you're looking for, and if there's like one or two players, you know, you're kind of watching going to this game, you want to see something, you know, from this game, bro.
Yeah, I to be honest with you, man, Raider Twan on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, quit playing with yourself, subscribe, and then, you know what I'm saying, IG, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother said, if you need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG at Twan, TWUAN. I'm just going to give you guys two rooms that I'm going to be looking at. I'm gonna be looking at the linebackers. I'm gonna be looking at Drake Thomas and you know what I'm saying, and my guy Curtis Bolton, you know what I'm saying, to see where that shakes out, how they handle things. Because again, the guys that we're gonna see in this preseason game is gonna be people on the bubble, you know what I'm saying, and then also the competition at tight end. You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be Fotheringham? Is it going to be Horsted? Is it going to be Hollister? You know what I'm saying? And I think those are the three guys that are going to be fighting for that last tight end spot. So it'll be interesting to see that. And then also, let me just throw another one in there. Is the trenches. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line, McClendon Curtis, Wagner, and then also on the D tackle side, I've been liking out of all of our draft picks, I like Nestor Jade Silver, and you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, we get to see him a little more doing his thing. So that's what I'm gonna be looking at everybody, but just some of those names are definitely going to be guys that I'm gonna be looking at for this upcoming game, because they should be getting a lot of snaps this time. Even I believe Chase Garbers might be getting more snaps than he's ever got this preseason. So looking forward to that too.
Love it, bro. Any thoughts before we wrap up here as far as Josh Jacobs, signing the franchise tag with a little extra spice on top kind of deal? You excited? What were you thinking about that? And just kind of your overall opinions about him going to be a Raider this year, bro?
I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be now. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for the 1 year. But again, with that being said, it's a 1 year. So let's be excited about it. But also, we need to be looking at what the future holds, you know what I'm saying, for a player of that caliber. So I'm excited that he's under roster, because again, when you look at our team on pencil, you know what I'm saying, what on our offensive side, what do we really need help in is the running game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Zeus was going to be able to carry us, you know what I'm saying, the whole season. So to have Josh Jacobs there, that just makes our offense even better. So I'm just glad that they finally allowed Josh Jacobs to get his bag. He knew his worth and did what he could do to get as much as he could out of the situation.
I love it. This Jacobs jersey I got on right now, this was a gift from Jimmy Guns. Check it out. It's autographed on the back. Look.
Boom. Oh, wow. So, yeah.
Normally I wouldn't wear this, but because he signed with the Raiders, I was like, dude, I'm wearing it.
Got to put it on.
So now you got to go order your number 8, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. No, I like the 28. I don't know. It's like the Kobe change of numbers or whatever. But Jimmy Gunn's gonna go live here in about 72 minutes. He's gonna be doing like card auctions and stuff. He'll have a Raiders lot up there. I'm kind of excited to see that. So I'll be kind of tuning into that while we're doing or while I'm watching the game or whatever. But
I mean, with the Josh Jacobs thing, you know what I mean? Am I glad that he signed? Yes. Am I happy with the 1 year? No. But I'm assuming that they're going to continue to talk throughout the year about, the possibility of extension as he continues to prove that he, is the best back in the NFL. I'm pretty sure some extension talks will arise, but we'll come to that when it gets here. You know what I mean? But like I said, it wasn't the franchise. I mean, it was the franchise tag, but technically it was more than the 10 mil. And I told you it wasn't going to just be the 10 mil. It'd have to be 12. It'd have to be 12. You know what I mean? And that's what it ends up being. You know what I mean? $2 million signing bonus, $10 million salary for a total of $12 million.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still playing for 12 mil. Regardless of what you tell me, he's still playing for 12 mil.
I'm just glad they added a little extra, even though, it might be hard for him to hit that 12 mil, but I'm just glad they at least offered something additional to just the franchise tag. That shows a little step. I'm not saying that they get a victory trophy. They at least, after I felt like they handled the situation poorly, in my personal opinion, at least they're making a little bit of a step forward. And we'll see at the end of the season, like you said, that's to be determined how they're going to handle the situation. But, I'm excited about tonight. So excited to watch the Raiders. That's why I'm not going live on my card channel. If you guys don't know, I will be doing a special giveaway tomorrow on my card channel at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It is called Hardcore Card Collecting. So if you guys don't mind, I'll put it in the chat. You guys can go subscribe to that. And then at 6 p.m. Pacific time, going to do a special giveaway on there as well. And then with that being said, Dirty Raider, if you don't mind, let everybody know where they can find you. I'm going to try to look you up here right now as you're going to kind of talk. And then also, are you going to have any kind of next season projections and different things like that show, like a group show? And if so, when would you be looking at maybe doing a show like that?
Not 100% sure when. If I do, maybe Monday. I don't know. I like to do things on a whim. I never really know when I'm actually going to do it. I put it out there and hopefully, people watch it, Nothing I do is rehearsed, Nothing I do is rehearsed. Nothing I do is, really like technically fully all the way planned out when it comes to my YouTube shows. Except for certain things, But yeah, I'm just a fly by the seat of the guy. You can find me at Life of the Nation. That's Life of DA, like Devontae Adams, Nation. So, yeah.
When do you usually go live? I know it's kind of later at night, but can you let everybody know when you usually go live?
I'm late night, but check us out tonight. We got the Dirty Lunatic Show tonight, 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Come through. We'll be talking about the game, and cracking jokes as always. It's a comedy show, but it's Raider infused comedy. So we talk shit about the other team. And we talk shit about us too when we don't do so good. But we talk great about us when we do great. So we're fair across the board. But yeah, 11 o'clock tonight we'll be in the studio. Come check us out. Come have some fun. And hopefully we'll be talking about another dub and what we see who definitely showed they should be on the roster and who definitely showed they should not be from today's game.
I like it. Well, I put your link in the chat, so you guys don't mind. Make sure you go subscribe to Dirty Raider, Life of the Nation. So, and then I'm gonna put Raider Twan's link in here. But Raider Twan, any closing statements? Sorry, bud. I know you kind of joined the stream late, but any final thoughts, and also let people know where they can find you. And then Dirty Raider, much love, dude. I appreciate you coming on here, and much respect, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll say this is I think I'm happy that I'm happy that we actually have some depth here on our roster, and we're seeing it. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing it in preseason. And that's kind of what I'm taking even out of this Cowboys game is we're seeing the depth of our depth. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be encouraging to see, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Even in preseason, I would like for us to come out with a dub. But my channel, you guys, again, I do lives, I do random lives, I do structured lives. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you guys subscribe, please click the notification bell because I do go live at random. I do drop videos, and I also do videos in my live to where if you ask me a question, sometimes I'll do a whole video specifically on the question you ask me. So if you want to do that, all you have to do is put hashtag ask Twan. And then you can just, you know what I'm saying, shoot it in the chat or put it on IG at Twan TWUAN, and then I'll shout you out and then make a video, you know, for that question. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of content over there. I can't wait for the regular season to start because I have a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't even released yet that I'll be doing consistently throughout the season. So definitely quit playing with yourself and subscribe to Raider Twan.
Well, much respect, bro. Put your link in the chat. Make sure you guys go hit him up. I know you do stuff on IG and stuff. I think you got as well as a lot of people, but I think you got a great Raider mind. I like always being able to chop it up, a couple times we've been able to, and hopefully we can do it more in the future. Absolutely. Especially, on Dirty Raiders channel and whatnot. So, much respect for being able to pop up in here. We'll see what the Raiders do tonight. I'm pumped, man. It's game day. I always get excited about game day, but, keep up the good work. And, I see you as one of the guys that's like a blessing to the Raider Nation. So keep it up, bro. And much love, respect. And, we'll have to do it again here soon, bro.
Absolutely. Anytime, man. Just hit me up. And, if I can, I will.
Right on. And you know, keep the good fight, brother. So, you know, all right, man. You guys take it easy. I'm Hardcore Raider. There's only one nation. That's Raider Nation. We'll catch you guys next time. Later.